Standing at the edge of something new and scary. Heart racing, but I'm done being wary of every possibility that could go wrong. Been playing it safe for way too long. Calculated every risk until there was none left. But that kind of living leaves me bereft of the excitement and the growth that comes from taking chances, beating drums that sound different from my usual rhythm. Time to trust the process, not just live within the boundaries of what I know I can do. Time to discover what lies beyond my view of capability and courage and strength. I'm willing to go to any length to find out who I become when I'm brave. When I stop playing it safe and I crave adventure and uncertainty and the unknown. That's where the real magic's shown. Not in comfort zones where everything's predictable, but in the scary spaces that seem unlivable. I'm gonna take the leap, jump without a net. Trust that I'll land, no regret. I'm gonna take the leap, feel the fear, do it anyway, that's why I'm here, yeah. I'm gonna take the leap, watch me fly, spreading my wings up in the sky. I'm gonna take the leap, this is it, taking the jump, not gonna quit. Submitting my resignation without another job line, trusting that something better I will find. When I'm not settling for comfortable and safe, my dreams require me to be brave enough to walk away from what's familiar and pursue what makes me feel peculiar. In the best way, the nervous excitement that tells me I'm on to something brilliant. My friends think I'm crazy, maybe I am, but I'd rather take risks than follow their plan of steady paychecks and predictable paths. I'm creating my own aftermath of bold decisions that could fail spectacularly, but could also succeed dramatically. And either way, I'll know I tried, that I didn't let fear be my guide. I'm gonna take the leap, jump up the air, do it anyway, that's why I'm here, yeah. I'm gonna take the leap, watch me fly, spreading my wings up in the sky. I'm gonna take the leap, this is it, taking the jump, not gonna quit. Every successful person I admire had to walk through their own fire of uncertainty and doubt and risk. Nothing great comes from playing it brisk and safe and calculated all the time. Sometimes you gotta step out on a limb, trust your preparation and your gut. Take that leap and don't stay shut in boxes that keep you small and contained. Life's too short to stay restrained by fear of failure or what people think. I'm standing at the edge, at the brink of something beautiful and terrifying. Both at once, I'm not denying the fear, but I'm not letting it decide my future. I'm taking this ride. Now figured it all out somehow. I'm gonna take the leap, here I go, trusting the journey, trusting the flow, yeah. I'm gonna take the leap, watch me soar, opening up every door. I'm gonna take the leap, this is me, bold, brave, and finally free. I'm gonna take a leap, fear won't hold me back. Started taking that online course I've been saving for months. Not for my resume, but for the intellectual hunts that feed my curiosity about the world. New knowledge keeps my mind unfurled. Reading books that challenge everything I thought I knew. Not staying comfortable in my current view of the world and how it works. I'm always seeking more. Education doesn't end when you walk out the door from formal school, and that's when it truly begins. When you're learning for yourself, that's when you win the game of personal growth and expansion of mind. I'm collecting wisdom of every kind. I try on my morning walk, audiobooks on the drive, locking never tonight, keeping my brain alive with fresh perspectives and ideas I've never considered. My intellectual appetite can't be withered by age or circumstance. I'm committed to growth. Learning is a lifestyle, that's my oath. I'm always learning, growing my mind, seeking knowledge of every kind. I'm always learning, that's my way, getting smarter every single day. Yeah, I'm always learning, watch me grow. There's so much more I wanna know. I'm always learning, this is me, intellectually curious and free. Took a cooking class it took to be conversational turned out to be fun. My education's never really done. Started learning photography to see the world through lens. Picking up guitar because growth never ends. When you're open to trying things you've never done before, every skill unlocks another door to possibilities I didn't know existed. My comfort zone is something I've resisted, staying in because that's where nothing new can enter my life or shift my view. Asking questions when I don't understand, not pretending to know, raising my hand in meetings, in conversations, in every space, admitting what I don't know with grace. Because intelligence isn't knowing everything, it's being curious and letting that bring you closer to understanding more each day. That's the intellectual way. I'm always learning from my mind, getting smarter every single day. Yeah, I'm always learning, watch me grow. There's so much more I wanna know. I'm always learning, this is me, intellectually curious and free. Following thought leaders who inspire, attending workshops that take me higher. Reading articles outside my usual feed, planting intellectual seeds that bloom into new ways of thinking. My mind is never static or shrinking, it's expanding with every book I read, every conversation where I can see that someone else might know more than me. And that's okay, it sets me free to learn from everyone I meet. Knowledge exchange is bittersweet when you realize how much you don't know, but exciting when you start to grow beyond your current understanding. My learning journey is never ending. Hey, yeah. Student 4, I'm always learning, and it feels so right, expanding my mind both day and night. I'm always learning, open and new. There's always more to think through. Yeah, I'm always learning, that's my style, making every moment worthwhile. I'm always learning, watch me shine, grow by the mind is truly the mind. I'm always learning, forever curious, always learning. Another birthday came and went this week. Used to dread them, now I seek celebration of another year survived. Another year I've truly thrived, not just existed but actually lived. Taking risks and learning, forgive myself for mistakes along the way. I'm better now than yesterday. They say youth is wasted on the young, I understand now. That song's been sung by women who discovered what I know, that confidence and wisdom grow with every year, with every line that forms upon this face of mine. Each wrinkle tells a story worth the telling, of laughter, tears, and life compelling me to become who I am today. Not who I was, and that's okay. I wouldn't go back if you paid me. My younger self couldn't have made me feel this good about who I've become. The best is not behind, it's not done. I'm getting better with age, like fine wine. Every year I'm more refined. I'm getting better with age, watch me glow. There's so much more I've come to know. Yeah, I'm getting better with age, feeling free. The older I get, the more I'm me. I'm getting with age, that's the truth. I wouldn't trade wisdom for youth. My 20s were beautiful but confused. My 30s were when I finally refused to apologize for taking up space. Now I'm stepping into this new phase with grace and confidence I've earned through lessons, living bridges burned and rebuilt stronger than before. I know myself down to my core now in ways I never could have when I was worried about fitting in expectations that weren't mine. Now I'm aging like expensive wine, getting richer, deeper, more complex, with flavors that I can't express in simple terms because they're nuanced from experiences that have announced themselves and how I carry myself. My mental and my physical health is better now because I've learned that self-care isn't something earned but something I deserve. Inherently aging taught me to be free. I'm getting better with age, like fine wine. Every year I'm more refined. I'm getting better with age, watch me glow. There's so much more I've come to know. Yeah, I'm getting better with age, feeling free. The older Badges of honor, precious gems of experience and time well spent. Living a life that's truly meant for me, not for Instagram or likes, but for authentic moments and the hikes through challenges that shape my character. Made me stronger, made me better. Society tells women to fear aging, but I'm out here celebrating, engaging with every year as a gift received, not something to be grieved. I'm in my prime right here, right now, not behind me. I figured out how to live fully in the present tense. My age gives me confidence that only comes from years of knowing what matters and where I'm going. No longer lost or trying to find myself. I've made up my mind about who I am and what I stand for. Can't put a price on that, it's worth more than smooth skin or a youthful face. I'm aging with intention and grace. Yeah. Timeless beauty, I'm getting better with age, and that's a fact. Not looking forward, not looking back. I'm getting better with age, watch me shine. Every year I'm more divine. Yeah, I'm better with age, feeling whole, aging gracefully is my goal. I'm getting better with age, this is me, embracing every year with glee. Yeah, I'm getting better with age, like wine, like wisdom. Better with age. They counted me out when I hit rock bottom. Thought I was done, thought I'd forgotten how to rise up and fight my way back. But they underestimated my comeback track. Quarter resilience, bouncing back stronger. Every setback just made me hunger. More for success, for proving them wrong, for showing them I belong. All along where I said I'd be, just took a detour they couldn't see. Was preparation for the breakthrough that I'm living now. My dreams coming true. Lost everything I thought they'd find me. Job, relationship, the life behind me. Felt like failure, felt like the end, but it was just a bend in the road leading to somewhere better than I could have imagined. Now I'm a go-getter, who knows that setbacks are setups for comebacks that shake things up. This is my comeback story. Watch me rise, stronger than before, no disguise. This is my comeback story. Here I stand, built from the ground up with my own hands. Yeah, this is my comeback story. Feel my power rising from the ashes every hour. This is my comeback story. Finally see the best is yet to come for me. Rock bottom became my foundation for building something new, my creation. From the rubble of what fell apart, I'm reconstructing with a wiser heart that knows what matters, what's truly mine, what to hold and when to decline. Opportunities that look good but feel wrong. My intuition's become so strong from being broken down and built back up. I've learned to trust my own wisdom's cup that overflows with lessons learned the hard way. Now I'm thriving in a brand new day. People ask what changed, what's different now. I lost everything and figured out how to be happy with nothing but myself. That's the real wealth I discovered in the darkness of despair, when there was no one else there. I had to become my own best friend. That's where real healing can begin. This is my comeback story. Watch me rise, stronger than before, no disguise. This is my comeback story. Here I stand, built from the ground up with my own hands. Yeah, this is my comeback story. Feel my power rising from the ashes every hour. This is my comeback story. Finally see the best is yet to come for me. The version of me before the fall wouldn't recognize me at all. I'm softer but stronger, more selective. My choices are more effective of who I truly am inside, not who I thought I should be to hide my authentic self from judgment or critique. My comeback made me unique in ways that playing it safe never could. I'm living proof that you should never count someone out just because they fell. I've got a comeback story to tell to anyone who's struggling right now, in the middle of this somehow, losing everything they thought they knew. This is your preparation too for the comeback of your life, through the struggle and the strife, you're becoming who you're meant to be. Trust the process, you'll see. Yeah, this is my comeback, this is my comeback story, and I'm proud, speaking my truth out loud. This is my comeback, this is my comeback, watch me shine. Everything's aligning, everything's fine. Yeah, this is my comeback story, feel my grace, winning my own race. This is my comeback story, this is real, nothing can stop how I feel. From the bottom to the top, my comeback story. Yeah, 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 yeah. Found my passion in creating, didn't know I had it in me. Started as a hobby, now it's how I set me free from the routine of the everyday grind. This creative outlet calms my mind. Piano keys at midnight when I can't sleep. Melodies flowing from somewhere deep inside my soul that needed expression. This artistry became my obsession, not in a toxic way, but in a healing sense. When I'm creating, everything makes sense. The chaos of the world fades to background noise. I'm fully present, finding my voice through whatever medium calls to me that day. Writing, painting, dancing, finding my way to express what words alone cannot convey. Creativity is how I pray. I create my magic, that's my therapy. Art is how I set my spirit free. I create my magic, watch it flow. This is how I heal and grow. Yeah, I create my magic in my zone. When I'm creating, I'm never alone. I create my magic, pure and true. This is how I make it through. Started sharing my work online with trembling hands. Scared of judging from faceless strangers in different lands. But the response was beautiful. People connected with my vulnerability, felt respected that I shared something real and raw. My imperfect art without a flaw in intention, just honest expression. Making art became my confession of what I feel, what struggle to say. Colors and sounds convey it in their own way. Now I have a community of fellow creators, supporting each other, not haters. We lift each other up, share techniques, celebrate progress, embrace the peaks and valleys of creative journey we're on. Together we're strong, our passions drawn from the same well of human need to make something beautiful, to plant a seed of inspiration in someone else's mind. That's what keeps me creating all the time. I create my magic, oh, I create my magic, that's my therapy. Art is how I set my spirit free. I create my magic, watch it flow. This is how I heal and grow. Yeah, I create my magic in my zone. When I'm creating, I'm never alone. I create my magic, pure and true. This is how I make it through. Some days the inspiration flows like water. Other days I'm battling creative slaughter of ideas that won't come to life, but I show up anyway through the strife. Consistency over perfection is my rule. My creative practice is my tool for processing emotions and experiences, making sense of life's occurrences through artistic interpretation and design. This creative life is genuinely mine. No one can take it from me or dictate how I choose to create. My art doesn't need to make money, though it's nice when it does, honey, but that's not why I do it anymore. I create because my spirit needs to soar. Yeah, creative soul. I create my magic and it feels so right. Bringing beauty to the world, bringing light. I create my magic, this is me. Create expression sets me free. Yeah, I create my magic, watch me shine. This artistic life is divinely mine. I create my magic, that's my way. Creating something new every day. I create my magic. This is how I live. I create my magic. It's a nice solo. Got dressed up for myself tonight. Candlelight dinner, everything's right. Table full my favorite spot, treating myself like I deserve a lot of romance and attention and care. Doing my makeup, fixing my hair, not for someone else's approval or eyes, but because I'm my own best prize. Ordered the expensive wine, I like this self-tape, feels so right. No need to wait for someone else to romance me, I'll do it myself. Used to think that going out alone meant something was wrong, but now I've grown to understand that loving myself means creating romantic moments and scenes for me, by me. Just because I can, I'm my own biggest fan, taking myself on dates regularly now. Self-love in action, let me show you how. It's date night solo and I'm feeling fine, romancing myself with candlelight and wine. It's date night solo, watch me glow, treating myself to the best show. Yeah, it's date night solo, feeling free. The best date I've had is with me. It's date night solo, this is real. Love myself and that's the deal. Got myself flowers this morning, not waiting for someone to warn, and needed to treat myself special today. Self-romance is here to stay in my lifestyle and my routine, creating moments that make me feel seen by the most important person, me. That's what self-love looks like, you see. Bubble bath with rose petals floating, champagne glass, my favorite music noting every detail that makes me smile. Been treating myself royal for a while now, and the difference it's made in how I feel, how I've stayed confident in who I am alone. I made peace my own home, not seeking validation outside. I got everything I need inside. This relationship with myself is strong, been working on it all along. It's date night solo and I'm feeling fine, romancing myself with candlelight and wine. It's date night solo, watch me glow, treating myself to the best show. Yeah, it's date night solo, feeling free. The best date I've had is with me. It's date night solo, this is real. Love myself and that's the deal. Love letters to myself in my journal, writing down affirmations, making it eternal. The practice of loving me first before anyone else can quench my thirst for affection and attention and love. I give it to myself, that's what I'm made of. Now when someone else comes along, they're adding to, not fixing what's wrong. Because nothing's broken, I'm complete. On my solo dates help me meet myself in ways I never knew. Now my self-love rings so true. Weekends, Fridays, solo trips abroad, concert tickets for shows I applaud. Not waiting for company to enjoy life's pleasures without being coy about what I want and need. My own desires I will feed with experiences that light me up. My self-love keeps filling my cup. Stay night solo and I'm in love with the woman I become, sent from above. Stay night solo, watch me shine. This relationship with myself is divine. Yeah, stay night solo, feeling whole, romancing my own beautiful soul. Stay night solo, stay night solo. This is me, my favorite date is me. We stay night solo, self-romance queen. Put on my favorite dress, even though I'm staying in, not for anyone's approval, just for the feeling within of looking in the mirror and liking what I see. My style is my expression, it's all about me. Used to dress for male attention, for other women's eyes. Now I wear what makes me feel good, that's a prize. Red lipstick on a Tuesday just because I can. Heels to the grocery store, that's my plan. Not trying to impress strangers or prove anything, just expressing who I am through everything I put on my body, from my earrings to my shoes. Fashion is my art form, that's how I choose to show up in the world with intention and flair. Not following trends blindly, but choosing what's rare and unique to my taste, my aesthetic, my vibe. Getting dressed is how I come alive. I dress for myself, not for anyone's gaze. My style style tells my story in 100 different ways. I dress for myself, confidence is what I wear. Every outfit is chosen with intentional care. Yeah, I dress for myself, watch me shine. My wardrobe is curated, every piece is mine. I dress for myself, that's the key. Fashion is my freedom, this is me. Invested in quality pieces that last for years. Not fast fashion that disappears after one wash or one season's trend. I'm building a wardrobe that won't end. Classic silhouettes with a modern twist. Tailored blazers, silk blouses on my list. Wide leg trousers that make me feel tall. Structured bags that pull it all together in a look that's uniquely me. Not copying influencers I see online, but taking inspiration and making it mine. My personal style is refined. Jewelry that tells stories, vintage finds, mixing high and low, blurring the lines between expensive and affordable pieces. One, my style can't be replicated, it's homegrown. Confidence is my best accessory. They say, but a great outfit helps me start my day, feeling like the main character in my life, walking through the world without strife. When I'm dressed in a way that reflects my inside, there's an alignment, a sense of pride, not vanity, but self-respect shown through the care I take and how I'm known. I dress for myself, not for anyone's gaze. My style tells my story in 100 different ways. I dress for myself, confidence is what I wear. Every outfit is chosen with intentional care. Yeah, I dress for myself, watch me shine. My wardrobe is curated, every piece is mine. I dress for myself, that's the key. Fashion is my freedom, this is me. Colors that make me happy, textures that feel right, outfits that transition from day to night. Capsule wardrobe mentality, everything goes together, prepared for any occasion, any weather. My closet is organized, each piece has its place. Getting dressed doesn't cause me stress or haste, because I only keep what I actually wear. What makes me feel good, what shows I care about pricing, dressing without obsession or vanity, just taking pride in my appearance. My sanity depends on feeling put together even on hard days. A good outfit can shift my mental maze. Yeah. Style is self-love, I dress for myself and it shows in my walk. The way I carry confidence and how I talk, I dress for myself, this is my art. Every outfit is chosen from the heart. Yeah, I dress for myself, that's my truth. Fashion is my armor and my living proof. I dress for myself, finally free to express exactly who I want to be. I dress for myself, my style, my rules. Dress for myself. Woke up this morning, first thought was gratitude for another day to choose my attitude toward everything that comes my way today. This grateful mindset is how I pray without religion, just appreciation for all the blessings in my situation, even the challenges that make me grow. Grateful for the highs and the lows, moments that teach me something new about resilience and pushing through with grace instead of bitterness or complaint. Just grateful living is how I paint my life in colors bright and true, seeing abundance in morning dew on grass outside my window view, finding magic in moments I used to skip through without noticing. Now I pause and see the beauty and simplicity. A warm cup in my hands, a text from a friend. These little things on which I depend for happiness that's not conditional on big achievements. It's additional to everyday moments I'm learning to treasure. Gratitude brings immeasurable pleasure. Living grateful, that's my way. Finding blessings every single day. Living grateful, watch me shine. Appreciation is my lifeline, yeah. Living grateful, feel my peace. Joy and thankfulness increase. Living grateful, this is me. Grateful living sets me free. Started keeping a gratitude journal nightly. 3 things I'm thankful for, writing lightly about the day I had. No matter how tough, there's always something, always enough to be grateful for when I look closely. Even on days that challenge me mostly, finding the lesson, finding the light in situations that don't feel right at first, but later I can see you were exactly what I needed to be. Redirected or protected or taught. Grateful for every battle I fought that made me stronger, made me wise. Grateful for the tears I've cried that cleansed my soul and made room for new growth to bloom. This practice changed my whole perspective, made me more selective about where I place my attention and focus on what I have, not what I've lost. Living grateful, that's my way. Finding blessings every single day. Living grateful, watch me shine. Appreciation appreciation is my lifeline. Living grateful, feel my fumes. Joy and thankfulness increase. Living grateful, this is me. Grateful living sets me saying thank you more intentionally to people who help me essentially live my life with ease and grace. Acknowledging every smiling face that brightens my day, even briefly. Expressing gratitude more freely than I used to. It felt vulnerable, now I know it's valuable to let people know they matter, that their kindness makes life better for me and probably others too. Gratitude is how love shines through actions and words and energy shared, showing people that I've cared enough to notice what they do and say thank you, that's my truth. Grateful for my body that carries me through every day reliably, for my mind that learns and grows, for my heart that loves and knows when to open and when to guard. Grateful for working hard and for resting when I need. Gratitude is how I'm free. Yeah. Thankful heart, living grateful. And it feels so right, counting blessings morning and night. Living grateful, watch me glow. Appreciation helps me grow, yeah. Living grateful, that's my power. Finding grace in every hour. Living grateful, this is real. Gratitude is how I heal. Living grateful, thankful for it all. Living grateful. Learn to recognize the people who drain me dry. No longer ignoring that feeling inside that tells me when someone's taking more than giving. I'm protective of the energy I'm living when I can't afford to waste it on people who leave me feeling gone, depleted after every interaction we share. I'm learning to be selective with my care. Not everyone deserves access to my light. Some people dim it, that's not right for my well-being, so I built a shield around my energy. It's carefully sealed from energy vampires who disguise themselves as friends who need help. They're really elves of chaos, drama, negativity spread. I'm choosing peace and calm instead of entertaining that constant crisis mode. I've learned to lighten my emotional load by setting boundaries firm and clear about who gets to come near. My peace, my space, my precious time. Guarding my energy is not a crime. It's self-preservation, it's self-love, it's knowing what I'm made of. I got my energy like it's gold, protecting what can't be sold. I got my energy, watch me thrive, keeping my spirit alive. Yeah, I got my energy, that's my rule. My peace is valuable, I'm no fool. I got my energy, finally free from people who drain me. Used to think I had to be there for everyone, available and helpful till I came undone. From giving pieces of myself away to people who wouldn't do the same someday. Now I check in with myself first. Do I have capacity? Am I not burst from my own needs before I say yes to someone else's request? For my time, my advice, my support, I'm no longer the last resort for people who only call when they need something from me. That's greed disguised as friendship, and I see through it. Now I know when to just not do it. Engage with people who only take. I'm protecting myself for my own sake. Noticing how I feel after spending time with certain people, that's my sign. To either limit or incompletely relationships that don't treat me sweetly with reciprocity and mutual respect. I deserve that, I expect. Give and take in equal measure. Not one-sided emotional treasure. Hunts for vampires looking for supply. I'm saying no, I'm saying goodbye. Got my energy like it's gold, protecting what can't be sold. I got my energy, watch me thrive, keeping my spirit alive. Yeah, I got my energy, that's my rule. My peace is valuable, I'm no fool. I got my energy, finally free from people who drain me. My energy is renewable but not infinite. I need to protect it with every minute I give to others, making sure I'm not running on empty, giving all I've got to people who wouldn't fill my cup when I'm running low. I need to stock up on love and care and support too. It's about who would be there if I needed them to. not just when they need me, that's the test of real connection versus rest. Stop situations where I'm used and my boundaries are abused by people who don't respect my no. That's when I let the relationship go without guilt or explanation needed. My energy protection can't be defeated by people pleasing tendencies I had that left me feeling used and sad. Now I honor my limits and my needs. That's where real self-love leads. Yeah, protected peace. Yeah, I got my energy and I'm not sorry for choosing me without worry. I got my energy, this is right, protecting my inner light. Yeah, I got my energy, watch me glow, selective about who I let close. I got my energy, that's my way, protecting my peace every day. Yeah, I got my energy, sacred and protected, I guard my energy. Used to whisper my opinions, scared of taking up space. Worry what they think if I show my full face. I'll speak my mind clearly, no apology attached. My voice deserves to be heard, that's the truth I've latched. Oh no, after years of silence, making myself small, pretending I had no opinion at all, when really I had thoughts on everything discussed. Just didn't trust myself enough to combust in a full expression of who I really am. But now I'm done with hiding, that's not my program anymore. I'm taking up the space I deserve, speaking truth with confidence and nerve, not to offend but to express authentically what I think and feel and bully genuinely. My perspective matters just as much as theirs. I'm done shrinking myself to ease their cares. I'm living out loud, can't silence me now, speaking my truth, taking my bow. I'm living out loud, hear what I say, no more hiding, this is my way. I'm living out loud, watch me rise, my voice is powerful, hear my cries. I'm living out loud, finally free, the world needs to hear from me. Stop code switching to make others comfortable, showing up as myself, that's not negotiable. My accent, my style, my way of expression, these are mine, not up for suppression. To fit into spaces that weren't built for me, I'm creating my own table where I can be fully myself without translation or edit. My authentic voice gets the credit for opportunities coming my way now, because I stopped hiding and started to allow my real self to show up in every room. That's how I make space for myself to bloom, sharing my story on my own terms, not waiting for permission, those are all concerns. I decide what to share and when and how, my narrative is mine, I'm taking that vow. I'm living out loud, can't silence me now, speaking my truth, taking my bow. I'm living out loud, hear what I say, no more hiding, this is my way. I'm living out loud, watch me rise, my voice is powerful, hear my cries. I'm living out loud, finally free, the world needs to hear from me. Writing that post I was scared to share, saying the thing in the meeting, I don't care if it makes waves or ruffles feathers, so be it. My voice is value and I won't delete it, to make others comfortable with their silence. Not speaking up isn't an act of violence against the status quo, it's just truth telling. And if that makes you uncomfortable, that's compelling information about what needs to change. I'm not here to stay in anyone's range of acceptable behavior, I'm breaking free. Living loudly is how I honor me and all the women who couldn't speak before. I'm using my voice to open the door for others to do the same, to find their sound, to stop hiding and start standing their ground. Yeah. Yeah. Loud and proud, I'm living out loud, living out loud, and it feels so right. No more dimming my own light. I'm living out loud, this is me, unapologetically free. I'm living out loud, hear me roar, taking up space like never before. My voice is my power, my living proof. I'm living out loud, bold, brave, and living out loud. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Spent the weekend rearranging furniture, creating a space that reflects who I'm sure I am now not who I used to be. My home is my canvas, my sanctuary. Every corner tells a story that's mine. From the artwork to the way the light shines through the windows, I finally hung curtains on, creating the vibe from dusk to dawn that makes me feel safe and inspired. My living space is carefully curated, not tired from years of neglect to just making do. Now my home reflects my breakthrough into understanding that where I live matters, not just for aesthetic, but for how it scatters or centers my energy when I walk through the door. My space is sacred, that's what it's for, to recharge me, to hold me, to reflect the woman I become, to protect my peace from the chaos of outside world. In my sanctuary, my life's unfurled. This is my sanctuary, my sacred space. Every room designed with intentional grace. This is my sanctuary where I belong, where I feel centered, where I'm strong. Yeah, this is my sanctuary. Watch me create a home that reflects my current state. This is my sanctuary, finally mine. Every detail perfectly aligned. Plants in every room, bringing life inside. Natural elements I can't hide my love for. They make me feel grounded in a space where peace is compounded by thoughtful choices in color and light. Soft textures that feel just right against my skin when I sink into my couch at the end of days I push through. Outside but inside, here I'm home in the truest sense. I've finally grown into someone who values her environment, not just function but the sentiment behind every piece I've chosen to keep. My home doesn't overwhelm, it's deep with meaning and memory, but also breath. Clean lines and space, not filled to death with things I don't need or use anymore. I'm curating carefully what walks through my door and stays in my space. It has to earn its place. That's the lesson I had to learn. This is my sanctuary, my sacred space. Every room designed with intentional grace. This is my sanctuary where I belong, where I feel centered, where I'm strong. Yeah, this is my sanctuary. Watch me create a home that reflects my current state. This is my sanctuary, finally mine. Every detail perfectly aligned. Candles lit when I need calm. Music playing like a healing balm. My bedroom is a sleep sanctuary. No TV, no work, just rest. Very careful about what enters that space. It's for restoration, that's its place in my life, in my routine. The most peaceful room I've ever seen. Kitchen organized so cooking's a joy, not a chore or something to avoid. When everything has its designated spot, making meals becomes something I've got time and energy for, that's the goal. A home that supports every role I play in my life, from rest to work. My space is where I never shirk my responsibility to myself first, to create an environment that's immersed in positive energy and good vibes only. My sanctuary protects me from lonely. Home sweet home. This is my sanctuary and it feels so right, coming home at the end of the night. My sanctuary, my safe place, designed with love and with grace. Yeah, this is my sanctuary, watch it shine. This peaceful space is genuinely mine. This is my sanctuary, that's the key. Home is where I'm most me. This is my sanctuary, my refuge, my peace, my sanctuary. Phone on and airplane mode after 7 p.m. Not answering messages from anyone, them, or clients or friends that can wait till tomorrow. This boundary saves me from endless sorrow of being always available, always on call. Now I built a wall between my online presence and my real life. This separation cuts through strife that comes from constant connectivity. My offline hours set me free from notifications and the pressure to respond to this digital world. I've grown fun, but not addicted to. I've learned the difference between using technology and losing sense of time and presence and what's real. My offline hours help me heal from screen fatigue and comparison traps, taking intentional gaps from social media and the curated lives that make me forget how my own life thrives. These are my offline hours, watch me disconnect, reclaiming my time, earning respect. These are my offline hours, feel me breathe from digital digital chains I now retrieve. Yeah, these are my offline hours, finally clear, present in moments without fear. These are my offline hours, this is me, living life authentically. Deleted apps that stole my attention, not serving my growth, just creating tension between who I am and who algorithms want me to be. I'm breaking from that haunt of endless scrolling through other people's highlight reels, forgetting how my own life feels when I'm actually living it, not documenting. Every moment I'm reinventing my relationship with technology and screens, finding balance in between being connected and being consumed. My mental health has bloomed since I started protecting my offline time like it's precious, because it's mine. Spend on things that actually fill me up, not dreaming like an empty cup. Reading books instead of feeds, planting actual garden seeds. Conversations face to face with real eye contact, not through screens, that's a fact. That's improved my relationships and connections, moving in better directions. Offline hours, watch me disconnect, reclaiming my time, earning respect. These are my offline hours, feel me breathe from digital chains I now retrieve. Yeah, these are my offline hours, finally clear, present in moments without fear. These are my offline hours, this is me, living life authentically. Morning routine without checking my phone, first hour of the day is mine alone, before I let the world come rushing in. This practice helps me begin each day from a centered place inside, not reactive but with pride. And now I'm choosing to spend my energy intentionally, not automatically reaching for my phone every time I'm bored or uncomfortable. I'm moving towards sitting with feelings instead of distracting. My offline hours are impacting how I show up in my online life too. More intentional in what I do, post and share and consume daily. Quality over quantity, mainly technology serves me, not the other way. That's the rule I live by every day. My worth isn't measured in likes or views. My offline life is where I choose. Disconnected to reconnect. These are my offline hours, and I'm free from the need to be constantly seen. These are my offline hours, watch me glow, living in another world, letting go, yeah, though. These are my offline hours, feel the peace, finding joy in life's simple release. These are my offline hours, that's my way, present and alive every day. These are my offline hours, reclaiming my life, my offline hours. Every scar I carry tells a story worth telling. Not ashamed of my past, not dwelling on mistakes I made when I was learning who to be. Those chapters shaped me into this version of me. Used to hide the messy parts, pretend I had it all together. Now I own my whole journey through every kind of weather. The storms that broke me down, the sunshine I rebuilt, all of it is mine, no reason to feel guilt. For being human, for falling, for getting back up, for drinking from both the bitter and sweet cup of life experience that made me wise. Every failure was a lesson in disguise. I'm not perfect, never claimed to be, but I'm authentic, and that sets me free from the pressure to perform a flawless life. My story includes struggle, includes strife. I own my story, every chapter that I live, the good, the bad, the lessons that it gives. I own my story, nothing left to hide, walking in my truth with authentic pride. Yeah, I own my story, scars and all, every time I stumbled, every time I fall. I own my story, that's my power. I own my story, every time I power. people only see the highlight reel I show, but there's depth beneath that they don't know, unless I choose to share the journey that it took to get from there to here. Every page in my book, I've been broke, I've been heartbroken, I've been lost. I made decisions that came with heavy cost. I've trusted the wrong people, I've wasted time, I've crossed my own boundaries, I've crossed the line, but I don't regret the path that brought me here today. Every detour taught me something along the way, about resilience, about faith, about my strength, about going to whatever length it takes to become who I'm meant to be. My story isn't perfect, but it's perfectly me. I'm not editing out the uncomfortable parts. That's where the real growth starts. I own my story, every chapter that I live, the good, the bad, the lessons that it gives. I own my story, nothing left to hide, walking in my truth with authentic pride. Yeah, I own my story, scars and all. Every time I stumbled, every time I'd fall, I own my story. That's my power, growing stronger every single hour. The younger version of me needed to hear that it's okay to be imperfect, yeah, that the journey matters more than the destination. The struggle is part of the transformation, from who we were to who we're becoming now. I wish I could tell her somehow that everything works out in the most unexpected ways, that the darkness always leads to brighter days. But she had to walk through fire to understand that she could hold her own future in her hand. Every painful lesson prepared her for success. Every moment of her mess led to this message I'm sharing today, about owning your story in every way, not hiding the parts that society says should be kept secret. Those are the days that made me who I am, unashamed. My story is mine, it can't be claimed by anyone else or judged by their standards. This is my narrative, and I'm the author. That's the truth, my past, my present, my living proof. I own my story, every single chapter. I own my story. Got my passport in my bag, stamps collecting fast, learning that the world is wide and vast, beyond the bubble that I used to know. Every trip I take helps me grow into someone who's seen different ways of living, love, and spending days. Not thinking mine is the only right way. Travel, open my eyes, I have to say, the possibilities I never knew existed. My perspective shifted, my mind's persisted in seeking new experiences and cultures, breaking free from my own strictures. Used to think vacation meant a beach resort, now I'm hiking mountains. Every sort of adventure calls my name these days. I'm collecting moments, not just staying in one place. Weekend in Morocco, summer in Japan, living life according to my own plan. Not waiting for retirement to see the world. My adventurous spirit has unfurled. I'm passport ready, always on the go. So many places left I need to know. I'm passport ready, catch that flight, chasing sunsets, chasing light. Yeah, I'm passport ready, watch me roam. The whole world is my home. I'm passport ready, that's my vibe. Living life on the adventure side, learning phrases in different languages, taking chances, stepping off the edges of my comfort zone in foreign lands, meeting strangers who become friends, sharing meals in tiny local spots. The tourists miss connecting dots between cultures that seem different on surface, but underneath we share the same purpose of seeking connection, love, and meaning. Travel strips away pretense it's free, and to realize we're all more alike than not, despite the different lives we've got. Solo travel taught me I'm capable of navigating anywhere. I'm able to figure it out, ask for help, be lost, and find my way back no matter the cost. I'm passport ready, always on the go. So many places left I need to know. I'm passport ready, catch that flight, chasing sunsets, chasing light. Yeah, I'm passport ready, watch me roam. The whole world is my home. I'm passport ready, that's my vibe. Living life on the adventure side. Saved up for that trip instead of buying things. Experience possessions. That's what brings me joy that lasts longer than material goods. Memories of places where I stood in awe of natural beauty and human creation. Art and architecture, every nation has something unique to offer and share. I'm collecting stories everywhere. My Instagram is filled with different skies. From cities I've explored with wide eyes. Not for the likes, but for the memories of feeling alive and feeling free from routine and expectations placed on how my life should be paced. I'm writing my own adventure story in all its messy, beautiful glory. Yeah, wanderlust, so I'm passport ready, and the world awaits, opening all kinds of gates. Yeah, passport ready, here I go. Follow it wherever the wind may blow. I'm passport ready, watch me fly underneath the foreign sky. I'm passport ready, this is me. Features, curious and free. Passport ready, yeah, next destination calling. I'm passport ready. Yeah. Scared away fun into my calendar today. Actually blocked out time to play. Not everything needs to be productive. Sometimes joy is the objective. I forgot that somewhere along the way of becoming an adult who works all day. The life is meant to be enjoyed, not just a checklist to be deployed against my goals and my ambitions. I'm making new life decisions to prioritize pleasure and fun, not just working till I'm done with everything on my to-do list forever. That day won't come, so I'm being clever about balancing work with play, making time for joy every day. Took myself to the arcade yesterday, just because no reason, no delay. In gratification, I'm learning how to have fun in the here and now, without guilt or justification needed. My inner child has been succeeded in convincing me that play matters, that it's not frivolous, it scatters stress and brings me back to life. It's playtime and I'm feeling free, reconnecting with the child in me. It's playtime, watch me have fun. Life's too short to only run. Yeah, it's playtime, feel my joy, playing without agenda or ploy. It's playtime, this is me, happy, playful and carefree. Dancing in my kitchen for no reason. Every day is play season, when you remember how to be spontaneous and silly and free from the constraints of adult seriousness that makes life feel like a mess of obligations with no lightness. Now I'm bringing back the brightness of childhood wonder and delight in simple things that feel just right, like jumping in puddles when it rains, or staying up late watching movie marathons, coloring books and puzzle pieces, doing things that bring release of dopamine and serotonin naturally through playing joy habitually. Not through scrolling or consuming, but through actively pursuing activities that make me laugh. That's my new life path, reconnecting with the child in me. It's playtime, watch me have fun. Life's too short to only run. Yeah, it's playtime, feel my joy, playing without agenda or ploy. It's playtime, this is me, happy, playful and carefree. My friends and I have game nights now, board games, cards, we figured out how to have fun without alcohol or bars, just being silly under the stars in someone's backyard, acting like kids, remembering what our inner child forbids us from forgetting that life's meant to be lived, not just time spent hustling towards some distant goal that never quite makes us feel whole, because we forgot to enjoy the journey. Now I'm taking time to turn and see the beauty in moments of pure play. No productivity measured that day, just laughter and connection and ease. These are the moments that truly please my soul and fill my cup back up, so I can show up for the work that matters too, but from a place that's feeling new and refreshed and inspired again. Playtime is where I begin to remember who I am beneath the titles and the work underneath. Yeah, inner child healed, it's playtime, and I'm not ashamed to admit that I love to it's my playtime.